Let's talk a little about the product, and we've talked about real estate, but what about the product and how you see that working for us?
Yeah, big picture. I mean, the product is really freedom. But if we dive into the vehicle and what the product is, Greg, it's helping people buy real estate, and it's one piece at a time. What we do is we work with people generally over a 10-year period of time, and what we'll do is we'll have a plan. We use software. We create a plan, and the concept is, when do I buy and sell houses strategically, dynamically, so that over 10 years I can create a retirement of $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month? What are your goals? What are your dreams? What's the vision for your life? What do you want to do? How big are they? How small are they? And then what we do is we put together a plan and say, okay, well, if you want to go bigger, then these are the steps you need to take. If you don't need to do so much, you don't need a 10-year plan. You need a 2-year plan. In fact, today I was on the phone with someone out of a special favor that said, Chris, will you do a game plan? And we showed her how in 5 years she could get exactly where she wanted to be, and she was very excited about the plan. So the product is actually our entire real estate power team. You get a plan, you get the right education, which doesn't take very long in this niche, and then you have a team that will find all the real estate and serve it up on a platter for you. You have an entire team that will line up all the mortgages and financing. You have an entire team that will do all the property management. You, in fact, have an entire team that will also look at how you're doing your investing and do the wealth protection, the asset protection, how you've structured your entities. So it's an entire package of over 200 people that come together in ultimately what we call a PSA, or a professional service agreement, where instead of you putting in the hundreds of hours every time you want to do a deal, you can have the pros do it, the people that live, breathe, and die by that business. You get to be the CEO and call the shots. It's actually kind of a cool gig. Once you're trained up, if you're spending more than maybe 10, 20 minutes a month, once your business is on autopilot for that residual income, you're probably doing something wrong.
Well, it's interesting about what you said, and you just answered about 10 more questions I had.
Oh, well.
It's good. It was really good. But it's interesting that most companies out there that have a real estate course, they sell you a course, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. I've seen them go as much as high as 10. They have no coaching, really.
Yeah.
You call their customer service, 1-800 number, you got to dial on. You have physically coaching here that they sit down and do a game plan. You even call it the game plan.
Yeah.
Totally different than most companies out there. And you give them personal coaches to work with. And you've taken yourself from this coaching standpoint yourself, and you've made mini-me's. People go, what do you mean? You just duplicated yourself all over the place with these experts, and some that have more experience in your area and some that don't, but you have a whole philosophy around a system that teaches people specifically about real estate and how to make a good income base from that. Am I correct?
Absolutely. And Greg, if I can add to that, there is a massive multi-billion-dollar industry that for a lot of money, some as much as $60,000 or $70,000, want to give you knowledge. And I found very early on that you should pay for knowledge. But at some point, you pay enough out where you should expect results. And I didn't want an education company. I wanted a results company. I wanted to actually not give the information that could change your life, because for most it won't. We wanted to empower people far beyond that. We wanted to give them the tools that would lead to the changes that they want to see and bring that freedom. And we've done this so many times now that when I get to catch up with my clients that we've had now, even some of them for a few years, it's like, oh yeah, I just bought my 10th home or my 14th home or bought my 5th home. I quit my job. Oh, it is amazing. It is. That's life changing. It really is. In this economy, if you can help someone make an extra $500 a month, that changes a life.
Sure.
But when you see a client come in that says, I had no retirement solutions, and that year buys 5 homes, and you look at the kind of residual income that represents, you're now making an impact with this company that's not, hey, we did a little health improvement, we helped you feel prettier in the mirror, we encourage you to do a little more fitness. It's no, freedom.
We made a freedom, huge impact on their finances. But really, that's what everybody really needs. Because if they got the right finance, they can go buy anything they want, any pill, potion, lotion, anywhere else. And basically, what I love about this is a professional financial vehicle to help you get out of debt, help you manage your money, help you save money, and we're going to protect your assets with good investments for you.